welcome back to my channel. So guys, as you see in the title of the video, I just want to share my thoughts on the devastation taking place in Jamaica with these floodings, and also some of the comments I've seen regarding some of these landslides, you name it. I know most of you would have seen the videos, so I'm not going to play them fully. I'm just going to show them briefly, and then I'll give my thoughts on it quickly. But yeah, true devastation, guys. Yeah, so let's get into
this. This is very urgent in Garden Town. The main road in Garden Town is gone. Look at it. The main road is gone.
Sorry, I'm not able to go live, but this is what the road look like at Garden Town. This is immediately after you leave out of village. And it's breaking, it's breaking, it's breaking. Aye! Head bar, head bar, head bar, head bar, head bar! All being played out, right?
Most people are aware that Jamaica is going through a lot of flooding at the moment. It's been on social media, it's been everywhere. But what I want to address, guys, is the comments about some of these landslides, you name it. Now, at the end of the day, guys, it's one thing to be on the outside looking in, and it's another thing to understand why some things can be helped and why some things can't be helped. So everybody knows that there's a lot of government legislations that dictates that you don't build in certain areas. So we know that. But the reality, let's look at the reality of what Jamaica is, how Jamaica is, especially in the poorer parts. Most people ignore those warnings, and so I'm gonna speak on the part of them ignoring it and how obviously this is a result, or not even ignoring, but not following proper protocols when it comes on to building. So I'm going to look at it on that part first, and then I'm going to share my views on looking at it from them living in the situation. So of course, there are legislations, there are proper procedures to follow when building houses. A lot of people pointed that out in the comments on social media. Why didn't people follow the government? They are the ones who built on land that is they knew it was dangerous, gonna slide, you name it. So we know that there are documents that you're supposed to follow. But the reality is, guys, 90% of the homes built in poorer communities, they don't even have a blueprint. It's just men that are cobbler. You call them cobbler because they haven't been to school. They're not certified constructors. They're just, you have people that just have the talent and they just end up building and you name it. So that's what's happened most of the times, is that they're just not certified and they just decide to build a house without a blueprint. There's so many procedures to go through when it comes on to building a home. Now, we're looking at it from that point of view. Yes, that is not sensible. Yes, that is not the way to go forward. Yes, it's better to just go down the proper channels, to prevent some of the landslides, some of the problems, the flooding, you name it, that is having. Yes, I understand that, and I agree with that. But there's a but. Now, if you're a Jamaican and you know about Jamaica, and you know about what it's like to grow up in the poorer parts of Jamaica, you would know that most of the homes are built on lands that don't even belong to the occupiers. Most of the time, people just grow up seeing their moms, their grandmother. They grew up coming to see that. That's how it is. Most people, they grow up, that's the land that they're born into, and they make a home, they make a life from it. And if the government should reveal some of the stats or some of the information, most of these lands are not, they don't have a title for them. Now, to some of these people who are saying that these people cause this on themselves, which I think is quite insensitive. You have to understand, a lot of people can't even afford to pay rent, much as to build a house. Like I said, it's not about justifying nothing. It's about people needing to be, you need to have some understanding of people's situation. You get what I mean? A lot of people don't have a choice but to bitch up something on the hill. Don't have a choice. Do you think people would deliberately put their lives at risk? Everybody wants to live. Who would deliberately put their lives at risk? A lot of people take the chances and build up a little house on the hill because it's free land. That's what they're used to, it's their family land, and they cannot afford to buy one. Whilst I have some that is carelessness, I understand that. But people have to be understanding. You're not in a man's shoes, you're not in the situation. You have to have some look at it from their perspective. So in my opinion, that was a bit insensitive. And based on what we're hearing based on what the news is saying is that there's going to be more landslide. There's going to be more terror. I've even spoken to my mom, and she's saying it's the rain is so bad that even though we have slab roof on our house, you know what I mean, it's still leaking, and it's supposedly supposed to be new. So at the end of the day, guys, Jamaica is just going through a devastation right now. And all we have to do is pray and just reach out, reach out in whatever way. People need to just stop making assumption and judging situation. Those landslides are crazy. When I look at it, it's crazy, and it's sad. When you're in a dry house, you're dry, you're not getting wet, when you look and you see others going through that. My thing is not to tear them down or say they're stupid for building houses, because I know the housing crisis in Jamaica. I know that most poor class people just grow up knowing a certain land and living on it, and they just make the best of it. You know what I mean? Some people just do the best that they can, while some people do not do the best that they can. But we're talking about those that genuinely do the best they can, If you look at owning a land in Jamaica or getting a house, it's not as easy. Even NHT, people are here complaining that they pay the NHT and they're still not getting enough money to afford a proper housing. Yeah, it's quite sad, and it's a devastation now. And something, it's one thing to come and say flooding and like I see on the news, people need to take better precaution. People need to stop breaking the rules and all of that. Whilst I'm not for breaking the rules, I understand why a man would bitch up a piece of land, a piece of house for them land and feel like that is safe. But yeah, a real tragedy when it comes on to the floods, and help is needed in these economical situations. But guys, that's my thoughts on it, as always. What do you think? Please do give this video a thumbs up, guys. Like, share. You know the drill, guys. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are good. And I hope you guys are staying positive, as always, hey guys. So you do have yourself a wonderful day, guys. Until next time, Godspeed. Bye.